Hey y'all, and welcome to my kitchen. The weather in Alabama right now is so gorgeous. It's the perfect time of year to cook out of doors. My husband doesn't need an excuse to cook on the grill, whether it's hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken, or his favorite, Boston butt. As a matter of fact, in our family, he's affectionately known as the Butt King. And I guess that makes me the queen of the side dishes. While he's outside doing his manly thing and putting the meat on the grill, I'm inside making the side dishes. And the one I'm going to make today is delicious. It's a cheesy hash brown casserole. It starts off, of course, with hash browns. And I'm using 20 ounces of prepared hash browns. And I just use the refrigerated hash browns. It's a lot easier than shredding the potatoes yourself. To your hash browns, you're going to add 1 can of cream of potato soup. And this just makes it nice and creamy. And then to your soup and your potato mixture, you're going to add 2 cups of grated cheddar cheese. Now I've got 3 cups of cheese here, but I'm going to reserve a little bit to sprinkle on the top of the casserole after I get through making it. The next addition to my recipe is Philadelphia brand cream cheese, and I like to use the chive and onion flavor. I'm using 8 ounces of cream cheese. I've softened it at room temperature for about 30 minutes, and it's going to be nice and creamy. Add a really good oniony flavor to your recipe. Next, you're going to add some bell pepper, and I like to use the traffic light bell pepper, which is the red, yellow, and green, and I've diced it up very finely. Aren't these colors beautiful, y'all? I think growing up with my granddaddy always having a garden makes me really appreciate the colors and the flavors of fresh vegetables. You're going to want to mix this up really well, and then add a little bit of salt and pepper to the mixture. I'm going to add just a pinch of salt here. And I'm also going to add some freshly ground black pepper to it. Now this dish wouldn't be as good without a little bit of butter. I've got a cup of butter melted here, and I'm going to use half of it right now, and then I'm going to pour the other half on top of my casserole dish after I get through making it. As you can see, this makes a very large casserole, and sometimes I'll even do a double batch of this casserole and take it to a friend of mine who's just had a baby, or to my elderly neighbors and share it with them. You know, this is a perfect dish to share with somebody, maybe a sick relative or a friend that's shut in or lonely, maybe had a death in the family and just needs a little extra TLC. Unfortunately, we've had some storms here in Alabama and along the coast, and this would be a great dish to prepare for somebody who maybe needs a little extra care right now. After you've mixed all this up, you're going to put it into your casserole dish. And what I've done is I've just sprayed my casserole dish lightly with some non-stick cooking spray. I'm just going to take my potatoes, this is heavy, and put them down into my casserole dish. Kind of smooth it out. Smooth this big old bowl out of the way. I lost a few of these little guys. Put them over there. And then after you've got it nice and smoothed out in your casserole dish, I like to add just a little bit more cheese on top. I don't think you can ever have too much cheese. So I'm just going to sprinkle the cheese that I have left up on the top here. And then I also am going to add some panko breadcrumbs. I like these breadcrumbs because they add a nice, crispy, crunchy coating to the top of my casserole dish. Yum. I love potatoes. I just think they're one of the best things you can make for a side dish. They're out of this world. Then I'm going to add the rest of my butter after I've added my breadcrumbs. Now you can bake this off right away in a 350 oven for about 45 minutes, or you can make it the night before and cook it the next day. I hope that all of y'all will make this delicious side dish and share it with your friends and family, and maybe make an extra batch and share it with somebody else who needs a little extra TLC. Be a blessing, be blessed, and have a delicious day.